Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, so this is I. Let's talk to this woman here. Hello, Krem.
Can I help you with anything?
How can you use you?
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
We don't have much information about what's happening in Redcliffe's castle now that the mages have gone silent. I could have some of the boys poke around. If nothing else, we get a better look at the land.
Okay, let's discuss Iron Bow.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. Last time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
Is him being a Canary odd?
Is it strange to work for a Kunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. The Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I'm actually surprised he told you that.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. It's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
How did you end up with him?
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee to Vinter. A tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
He gave up his eye for that? Wow. You must owe him an eye, at least an eye.
That's how he lost the eye.
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big-horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Well, I know I made the right decision bringing him along. This guy is ready to sacrifice himself for the cause. An excellent soldier, if I may say so, for the Inquisition. What kind of a commander is he?
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. He keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
Good to know. Thank you.
We'll talk later.
You're dismissed. There are people I could speak with. Cassie, something wrong?
Something must be done, immediately.
Nothing will be done.
Commander Cullen said the same thing. It's an outrage. There are mages here we know are guilty of heinous crimes. You would let that pass?
Yes, as will you. This is the Inquisition, and you are not guests here.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it. It never ends, evidently.
That's the truth.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The Templars are too accustomed to having their way. They need to learn. It's your doing, after all. You're the one who conscripted them.
I did my best. I did what I had to do.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You got us this far. I hope you're willing to go a little bit further for the cause.
We wouldn't be here at all if you hadn't stood up against the Chantry.
You're being kind.
You're discounting your role in this.
Let's close the breach. Then we can say how successful I was.
Colin.
Cole, or whatever he calls himself, may have helped at Therenfall, but that doesn't mean we should trust him.
He is being watched.
Leliana has people watching him.
Provided they don't lose him. I suppose my concerns can wait. We must focus on the breach. The Templars are making final preparations. After what happened with the Lord Seeker, they're eager to prove themselves.
It wasn't their fault. Now, let's say this has to work.
They will. This has to work.
Of course. In the meantime, I will oversee our forces should anything go wrong.
What do you mean?
All we have are theories. I believe our plan can work, but no one knows for certain what will happen. We need to take precautions.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
I'll keep that in mind, Colin.
Travel safely.
Okay, so right now Cassie has this armor. I have my amazing coat. Iron Bow has, well, this. Makes him look a little bit bulky, doesn't it? Black Wall. Maybe I should construct to him some Warden helmets, different color than this one. It's not actually important right now because he looks amazing despite. And here's Ko. Is Ko wearing a hat? I forgot actually. Did I give him a hat? I know that he looked kind of creepy with one of the hats that he's wearing. That's Vermic right there. No, that's Solus. There's Ko. Yeah, let's make a hat for him. The quarter hat, so we can't actually see his face. We'll make it out of summer stone. Should we though? Something a little bit more yellow will still in order. And I'm not wasting my dragon glass on him. No, my dragon armor. Dragon bones. Do you have anything blue? Onyx makes it a little bit darker. Summerstone it is. Okay, you can have this one, because we have abundance of this. There he goes. Now, Code, did I construct anything for you? I mean, stagger on head and willpower. His head is actually pretty decent. Let's say we want to construct some weapons for him. A dagger, let's say. What can we do? Oh, I like this one. Split blade dagger. Okay, we're not
You
going
need
to make a
something?
dagger for him.
Let me know.
Not right now, at least. I think we should go back to... Where was it? No, to the hinterlands. And complete everything we have here. I believe it's time. But first, let's visit the war room and assign some tasks to the people. Where is Cole? Ah, here you are.
You took in the Templars but made them yours. They won't make the same mistake. It's dangerous when too many men in the same armor think they're right. You should prepare. It's already getting louder.
What is getting louder?
What's going to be loud?
I don't know, but there are echoes rushing back across us, ripples in a pond from a stone, but backward. But first, you seal it. I hope it hurts less. I'll help if I can, but I don't always say it right.
You're fine as you are, don't worry about it.
You helped me at the Seeker Fortress. Say it however you like.
I helped. It's good to hear. I will try.
Let's discuss the Templars, shall we?
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
But what do you think of them?
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Well, Cullen was quite afraid of mages in previous games, I believe. What about the Red Templars? What can you tell about them?
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
I'm sure to let him know.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
I know. Because I'm immortal. Well, I'm too awesome to die or fail.
That mercenary band that joined the Inquisition, the Bull's Chargers, they've got a healer of their own. He showed me some tricks. Got a demon claw wound to stop...
Hey, Lana, anything you want to share?
The Templars will be an asset to this Inquisition. It's a shame we couldn't also get the mages on our side.
I'll leave you to your work.
I do believe that the Templars will be more useful.
Draw your last breath, my friends. Cross the...
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement. The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Mother Giselle.
I understand you were instrumental in garnering the assistance of the Templars. It is well done. And I pray this Inquisition fares better than the Chantry in its handling of magic.
We'll do our best.
We will try.
In some ways, Andraste had the simpler task. Magic should serve man, and not rule over him. That tells us what should be, but it does not tell us how to get there. So many times the methods of men have undone the spirit of their goals. Once you have sealed the breach, we shall see whether this Inquisition is truer to the Chantry, or its own namesake.
Yes, we shall see.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Okay. War Council, you are summoned to the Great Hall.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate? Several bards will play for her tomorrow night. We will have names soon enough.
Inquisitor, we have begun sending soldiers along the road from Fellow Mire. I would like to pass on their considerable gratitude for being spared treks across the Frostbacks. Our heroes seem happier as well. Commander Cullen. The Secrets of Andraste. Interestingly, the runes of Almarie, in origin belonging to the tribes that inherit Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of great interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translator's reference to the Grandrian, also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation efforts in the hope we can narrow down further. Okay. The rebel mages of Redcliffe Castle went silent while the Inquisition dealt with the Templars and Turnfall. Redoubt, I'd be happy to have the bull chargers probe around the castle and see if we can find out what happened to them. Lieutenant Cremisus Akalasi, there is more than one way into Redcliffe Castle. With the right information, the chargers can get inside with no one the wiser. There are Ferelden nobles who would support any effort to retake Redcliffe Castle from the mages. Leliana, deal with this.
Let's see what we have.
I guess only Leliana could do this. Oh, Josephine is doing what she can, okay. Upon weakened sea, the Omari runes found in the mountain passage outside Haven have finally given up more of their secrets. Pointing to one of the larger islands off the northern coast of Ferelden, the island is quite large and covered in dense wilderness, so searching it will be an involved process. According to runes, however, there should be some connection to the original discipline of Andraste and the Guardian of the Secret Ashes. As soon as we show interest in the area, others will follow, so let's go in force and occupy the island. Colin, handle this.
To work?
Negotiate with Hamso's Templars. Not all Templars followed Lord Sika. Although they split from the Chantry, most of Osmao's Templars choose to stay at their cycle, feeling it was their responsibility to deal with the aftermath of local mage uprising and protect the remains. We've sent word to the events of Thorndale Redboat, but loyalty to their vows compelled the Templars to stay. They are not eager to join those who dissolved the Order. These men and women represent the largest group of unaligned Templars left. We could use them on our side. Josephine, go for it.
At your service.
Let's go to the hinterlands. Varric, you're staying home for this one. I'm taking Ko, Blackwell, and Solus. We do not stop until the hinterlands are secured. Constellation Prequentials, referred to as Voyager, in common... Okay, we read that actually. A skill set upon staff, these macabre artifacts cause magical shards in the area to glow with magical resonance when the viewer looks through the eyes of the skull. The Ram is a marvelous creature. Its woo makes stuff... I guess I can't be certain right now. Rams have their uses, just as everyone else. Memories of Grey. Okay, Brackwell, let's go and check those memories of Grey first. Michael, you really do need better armor, more health maybe. Seems like you're ready to level up. Warcry, go for it. We need better mages, or at least another mage, so we can have a choice between him and one more.
Don't fall.
Thank you, Ko. I think I will ignore that advice. Seriously, this is a beautiful game.
I suppose you're right.
Maker, I hope it's not me.
You're certain?
Just rumors.
Emperor's du Lion artifacts. We'll see. We shall see. Let's not forget pressing B in order to extend the search for stuff. Where is this fort? There it is.
We should search the area.
Definitely.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
The Inquisition benefits from all it can find. There is a letter there. Can we climb? Hello. Cool. Ah, that's very convenient. Canary battle axe. No. I'm sad to say there is nothing here we can use. Oh, so we actually can't go down, only up. Okay. Once we start climbing, we need to climb all the way, you know. It's the law. In order not to jam traffic, I guess. Although my companions do teleport, so that makes no sense as well. Bear, kill it. I want its skin. Well done, Cole. Hello, hello.
Good find.
Shouldn't you be grateful for that? Braun believes buildings. Okay, inform Braun that the watchtowers have been built. Let's go with that. Okay, come on.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
The watchtowers are built. The rest is up to you.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
They were hurting and we helped. Their lives are better because of us.
Oh, Cole. You're adorable. Anyway. A letter found on Templar Cop suggests that someone named Tanar is secretly doing business with the Templars. Let's go there. We couldn't enter last time. Let's hope this time we will be luckier. Haha! I'm merciless to little vermin like you. Okay, that was an accident. I was just running through the forest and I bumped into a goat. It survived. Bear! I guess it's immune to something? Oh, it's bear. It gives you bear hide, and I like the color of that hide. I can see the black wool. Yeah, that was black wool. The other one was iron bull. That's a lot of companions, by the way, even though I did miss on a couple of them. But the dice... Yeah, the dice chose that, so I believe I made the right decision here. Haha, we just panicked a bear. We're heading completely the opposite direction of where we need to go. Oh, those are our watchtowers, aren't they?
Your worship?
Don't call me that, please. I do want to make myself a cool looking warden armor. Let's hope I have the chance to do that. Because the warden armor looks amazing in this game. Spin the weight. Whoa! Yeah, I just started wrecking rocks. This way. Good work there. Enjoying your armor, I see. Okay, I'm gonna teleport here. I just... yeah. No, not this way.
Nothing to report, sir.
I did that so I can get a little bit of armor. Not that I will need it. The dragon is already dead. We celebrated and drunk for its comb, which means we're just as confident as the dragon. Not as strong, just as confident. Josephine has a report for us. Well, once we find the checkpoint in Redcliffe, we might go back and speak with her. Until then... stupid goat. I didn't even want to kill it, but, you know, since you got in the way, might as well skin you. And I didn't even skin it, so... yeah, it's just dead. Nothing else. Look, a windmill. Looks cool. The door is opened, so we can actually enter. Cool. I wasn't worried, I was just surprised. To a degree. There's a landmark there. And the chest. Nice.
That windmill has weathered a great deal. I am impressed it remains standing.
Yeah. Why haven't they fixed it? These ruins mark the spot where the windmill once overlooked Redcliffe village. It was destroyed in the last days of the Blight when Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Okay, I guess they have a different mill. That's the only reason I can think of. Oh, great. You know, I bet it's not even gonna be filled with anything interesting.
We played by the fire so she would be warm. No, it's summer, Liddy.
This thing you do, maybe you should stop doing it?
Got her a flower, but they'd taken her. Left it on her bed. Next ate on the sill. Tawny sands. a garden seat, 5 to chantry altars, 1 to a child with her hair. The sea? Too many to count. And 36 tossed off the battlements today.
Go bother Solus.
You have many feelings. I'm sorry she died.
Yeah, you're kind of creepy there. I'm surprised he knocked your head off. Whoa. There's something this way. We'll take a look in a moment.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
You were low on herbs.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Wait, it's too dangerous to go alone. Take this.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
The Inquisition cares.
The Inquisition welcomes anyone willing to help. Human, elf, or otherwise. If you help those refugees, we'll ensure that you're taken care of.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Very good.
I'm glad we helped them.
Always aim to satisfy.
Blessings upon the Inquisition.
Yeah, we still need to do that.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be
Grandmother, I think we should go. Go? In the middle of the war? Don't be a fool, girl. We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into our village.
If there's anything we can do, just ask. Thank you.
Okay, come on. Do I have to jump over the fence? Or is there a door somewhere? Damn it. Oh well. Oh, I actually can do this here.
The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed.
See? What did I tell you?
No man needs statues so great as those whose remnants lie toppled in these hills. These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man. Be wary of them.
What can you tell me about the village?
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Okay, we can actually fast travel to here. Good. We have a checkpoint once we return to Haven.
But look at the
maybe
sky,
the rumors about
and
the
those stories
apostates
about all that
attacking
magic.
were just rumors after all.
They're not
Well, they left with the rest of the mages to
Rabbit
join
will
those
flee its
Salinta
burrow when it
people.
hears the wolf prowling about. Now
We claim Redcliffe for the Inquisition, because that's how that works.
Maker, I hope it's not me. Good day.
Unlocked Hero of Arauden.
Chantry will step in soon enough to put a stop to this foolishness, child.
Ah, Senna, my
You'll
darling.
see.
Yes,
For the
Grandmother.
first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
I can take the flowers if you want.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the table stones. Thank you.
The Inquisition aims to please.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Okay, there are marketplaces here. Let's see if they sell any schematics.
Mother, I had the dream like...
Yes, they do sell schematics. Oh, we have so much money right now. Okay, there's a book here.
There'll be no talk of this. It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as one of the rebel mages, and she said it sounded like the dream she had before the magic took her.
I don't want you talking to the rebels. We're normal folk. We keep our heads down
Take
and
the
let
silk.
the mages and the Templars kill each other.
Dwarven Merchant Guild. The Dwarven Merchant Guild is without question the most powerful source of dwarf institution. It has become that of assembly in some people of Osmar, the prestigious club that everyone wants to belong to, and surest men for obtain power and fortune. The guild leaders can always trace their lineage back to noble or merchant castle houses in Osmar. The guild regulates trade between the Dwarven city and the surface, and so quietly controls the entire economy of Osmar through the ruling king or assembly would never admit it. The guild is heavily conservative, but has stranged to get more of the ascendants, especially banking families, into its membership, which has caused no small amount of inflating to the guild. Okay, that's interesting. The guilds always like the bourgeoisies, or whatever they're called. Ah. Okay, we actually did found the merchant here. And there was another one there.
Would you hate me that much if I were a mage? Good day.
There was a quest over there and a third merchant. Interesting.
May it be with you, King's Traveler.
Supplies your...
So you sell armor. Superior Vanguard leggings. No schematics though. A shame.
Greetings, Traveler.
Do you sell horses? No. I guess you sell weapons. No upgrades. Interesting. And weapons. Okay. A Templar shield. Nice.
What do you...
We still have a mission to accomplish.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What do you mean special?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
So what's the problem with you?
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes,
I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
I hope you're not talking about a canary.
Greetings, traveler.
The Go and Lantern. Is that an inn? Mabari. Dogs are essential part of Ferodan culture. No dog, okay. Is that a song? Crows of Queen Macau. Well, whatever. Yes, it is a song, I guess. Why are we collecting songs again? Yeah, usually I would stop to listen to your song, but no, not now. That's the chantry. Bet there are some reading materials inside. Let's finish that quest. Sister Tana.
I am Sister Tana. May I help you?
I know you're a smuggler.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corrin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
You can do better with the Inquisition.
What kind of cut are you getting from the gross? What kind of protection are your suppliers offering? The Inquisition could use someone who can move goods around quietly. We could protect you.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
What, those swords to touch you on the shoulder with? I'm kinda disappointed, really. There is a book over there. Oh, come on, get out of the way. Trouble with Chantry Scholar. As a student of culture, it is important to always recognize your bases. I wear my Chantry perspective openly, for if my readers do not understand the lens through which I view the world, they cannot account for what these beasts may color my writings. Gathering accurate information is challenging in a place as vast and fragmented as these. One man may go on to length about lurid dealings with a king, but refuse to provide his name or some proof of this account. Other sources may conflict wildly, fixing travel to some of the more remote areas of the continent. Is nothing compared to the difficulty I've had finding contacts I can trust. I cannot tell you how many times reputable people have tried to deceive me, sometimes for personal notoriety, more often in the interest of a pet cause. Trustworthy Canary, Delish, and Travinta contacts are especially scarce, and I prize those I have kept friendly. Often it is I who must earn their trust. Texts, too, can be unreliable. From extensive readings, I have determined that Adraste was a Ferodan or Legion who was born in every town from here to Horsburg. What little remains of elven history has been told and retold, shifted and scoured, until the tales are unrecognizable. I have particular respect for the dwarves, for there is no other people so obsessed with recognizing an accurate and complete history. If only the sharps were as open as the skies they fear. If I can be honest, the long reign of the Chantry has made the reckoning of reality at times a trial. Most common histories have been rewarding throughout the flutter of their religion. Everything has meaning, as it is pertains to the Maker, and whether this is unavoidable, it sometimes leads to conflicts between what is officially taught by the Chantry and what I have seen with my own eyes. While my belief is the Maker is absolute, only a fool would ignore the lessons to be learned from the other societies and religions. Take the faith. Was it a kingdom of the Maker, as common knowledge dictates, or the realm of the winter-old gods? Few people would contest the existence, but beyond that, there is little agreement among scholars. Though there are many who would disagree with me, I have come to believe nothing is so far certain. I've met too many people and encountered too many perspectives not to keep an open mind about these things. So this guy's message was overall, doubt absolutely everything, believe nothing, and trust in the Maker. We just stole from the chantry. That is funny. Okay, let's go back to Haven, receive our reports, and send our guys on another mission. I think it's Josephine. Do not have much on Warden Blackwell. We know he... okay. Report from Liliana, I guess. No doubt, actually. Unless it's a Canary Spy Master. You know, he's good as well. I assume. I have never actually seen him in action. La Pomere Via Morte. They said that the apples... oh, come on. Wait. Yeah, whatever. We can speak with Varric since we are here already, but let's first visit the war room and we'll speak to Varric after that.
Were the Templars ever unkind to you when you served?
No, not... Heaven has been filled with... The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my minor...
Okay, what is
Chancellor
this?
Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
The city guards only felt the need to assist their local Templars, as no situation has stabilized for the time being, and we know who helped that along. The name does not matter, if we may yet fulfill our great purpose. Consider us soldiers of the Inquisition. Knight Commander Bryce. Sigil of Nog. Thank you, Josephine. 2 hours for that. And for that. Okay. Why are you still here? Okay, let's go to Orlais. Choose successor in Lights. Monette has always been one of our most devoted lay sisters. At your advice, we urged her to consider a life of service, and after hearing the dangers of the game, she has consented to take vows. I truly believe this may have saved her life, and I thank you for your words of advice. Some of our sisters have had luck tending wounds caused by demons. Thanks to you, and thanks to a new type of healing slave, I have included the details so that you own healers might make use of it. Mother Renee. Okay, someone left their dagger on the table. Don't do that. Investigate strange Clark markings. That's 15 minutes for you. I could follow up on the urgent lead and compose that Bayard is reluctant and has run in steadfastly natural in all matters, but I'm certain I can find some way to gain her cooperation. Go for it.
At your service.
Do you know the sign? A triangle. Point down. Two wave lines through it. Lookout spotted in its clunk on the ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Our chiefs are still looking. Agents think she saw the symbol, or something very like it, screwed in a ledger that belonged to the Cassette de Billard. A sweep was done. At our order, almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To what end, we do not know. Okay, any perks we can purchase? We're still looking for secrets and tools. We need one more. Then we'll have to wait. Okay, so let's speak with Varric. Oh, geological survey. 1 power. Sure. Inquisition tapestries. Okay. Our Legion nobles are clamoring for tapestries with an Inquisition theme, and will pay handsomely for any coming directly from our artisans. 1 power. Mercy's Crest. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of Hassarian. The fashioned them will allow our agents to negotiate with cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cost. 1 power, okay? Storm calls geological survey. Yeah, sure. Salts and Barrack, let's see, do you guys have anything to say? Also, let's take a look at my inventory. I'm still keeping the stuff for now. Goes Hap and Griffin Roads. Sure, let's keep them. Maybe I do need to switch this armor a little bit to something better. Maybe something I craft myself. Right, Barrack, anything to say?
So, the Templars joined the Inquisition. Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen.
Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
We need to eliminate it.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Plan for what's next to come.
We can't know what's coming. Best not to get too comfortable.
I can't disagree with that. But maybe you should try to relax while you can. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Yeah, maybe he'll have a hole in the sky right there. That's always a possibility, you know.
Hey, look at this. Templars all...
I'm listening.
Right, we spoke with you.
I'll leave you to your work.
We're looking for souls, though. Anything interesting here? Healing potion. Prophet's Lore, okay. Tonics. Rock armor. That's interesting. Grenades. Unwindwand fire. Spreads sticky fire at target location, causing burning damage. You know, Assassin's Creed had a pretty decent crafting system when it came to grenades, I remember.
So the Templars will put their powers to use, sealing the breach. Any group corrupted by a demon must be watched carefully. At least they know how to fight.
They have their uses.
Templars have flaws, but they are very good at killing mages. I'll need that against this Elder One.
Point taken. Just remember, an enemy can attack, but only an ally can betray you. Betrayal is always worse. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again with the Templars. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.